you want to look great in pictures, of course. So I have come to Nicolae Rita. He is a makeup pro, and he's going to talk to us about a few tips that you can do at home that are really simple to give you great photos, whether you're headed to a wedding or for your Facebook photos. You want to look fabulous. So Nicolae, what are a few essential things when it comes to makeup we should be doing to look great in photos?
I think you should always start with a little foundation. If you have beautiful skin, you can just use it in the moisturizer. I'd always use a contour. There can be bronzing powder, go for a matte one.
So first start with a liquid foundation.
Liquid foundation.
And should you apply it all over your face or just spots?
You should apply it over the whole face, but try to insist, on red spots, or if you have anything to cover.
Focus on those areas, covering up anything red.
If you're oily skin, I would suggest to dust some powder over. Try to insist on the T-zone, like nose and forehead.
So no shine.
No shine.
So contouring, that's a really important thing?
Contouring is really important thing because you can pretty much sculpt your face, you can bring out cheekbones.
How do you contour?
You should always go right underneath your cheekbone.
That's the apple of the cheek?
Right here. It's a little below the apple.
And just sweep a little bronzer on that area?
A little bronzer in that area. If you're not sure where, you can do this. See, it goes right there.
And that helps you stand out in the pictures?
It stands out in the picture. It gives you a 3D, image instead of a flat one.
Okay.
Another tip that I love is a highlighter.
Okay.
This would go above the cheekbone, right where the sun hit your face.
Just above the cheekbone?
Just above the cheekbone, a little brow bone and the inner corners. That makes you look less tired if you are. Everybody wants to
Pops.
look fresh and bright.
So if you don't want to wear a lot of makeup, like you don't want to put on shadow and everything else, what are the essentials? Bronzer?
Bronzer,
to
highlight.
Highlight.
For highlight, I would go with a shimmery powder. You always have to use, matte and shimmery.
Okay. And mascara is a must.
Mascara is a must. I would always use a eyeliner. If you want to smudge it, if it's not perfect, it's great because it gives you that smoky eye, but you still can wear it every day.
What about good colors for liner? Should you always stick with black? Do you think that's the best for photos, or can you go with a charcoal, or can you go with a brown?
I think if you're brunette, you should stick with black. If you're blonde and very fair, you can use a brown or a gray eyeliner.
Okay, and the finale, lips. You gotta have lips. What do you want to do? Say you want to go for a natural look, because a lot of people want really natural photos, their Facebook photos, they want them to look very subtle. So what's a good subtle lip?
I would always go for a nude or a pink lip gloss. I think shiny and light makes you look youthful and looks good on everybody.
And what about if you want to really glam it up?
I would always glam up the eyes and keep the lips, lighter. Or if you want to go the other way, I think a red lipstick is always sexy.
I like a red lip. I like a red lip. Who doesn't like a red lip? Let's talk about some don'ts, though. Are there any makeup don'ts for photos? Because now we're in the days of HD where everything really shows, and you don't want to look garish. You don't want to look harsh. You want to look natural.
You're right.
What kind of makeup should you really avoid? Anything to stay away from?
Too much powder, I think, is going to make you look cakey and matte, and actually shows on HD. Avoid, too light concealer underneath your eyes if you use one. Try to stay away of light reflective concealers and foundations because you're going to look very pale
Good
in
tips.
the pictures.
So don't overload on the powder, don't go too light with the concealer, and stay away from any light reflecting pigments because they're just going to look bad.
Yes.
Good tips. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Well, we'll see you guys next time. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.